Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to FTB Unleashed. We gotta go really fast because the sun's going down. Holy crap, I just talked like the Micro Machine guy. If you got that reference, then you're as old as I am. Yeah, so ME is going. We've got now the system all hooked up. So crafting, or terminal there, is connected under the wire here to molecular assembler. And over here I've got 10 drives set up. None of them are formatted yet. That's what we need to do today. And then also connect over down there with some cable. But we're going to have to do this fast before the sun goes down, because then you guys won't be able to see anything. So let's get right to it. The first thing is we want to build. Let's go through pattern encoder, definitely. So we need a conversion matrix and a crafting table. I can get one of those pretty easily, and a conversion matrix just as easy if I had the golden guys, which I don't. They're down here cooking. I did prepare, but forgot to grab them. Okay. Don't get stuck in the wall. Come on, Darkcraft. Flying ability. Flying too fast for me. Okay. Goldway up there, up there. There we go. And so this guy is a pattern encoder. Iron. There, and hey, you're already there for me. Just have to do 3 of those. Nope, that didn't work. What am I doing wrong? This is not going well. Okay, pattern encoder. We'll put that guy in place. Let's just keep going down the list. Access point, not going to do yet. Interfaces we'll do later. Partition editor. Yeah, need one of those. So that's same thing but with glass on the top. So give me one of those. What are you missing now? Purple dust. Okay, give me some purple dust. There we go. Okay, so you, another one of you. Some more iron and switch the top for glass. What's not there? Don't have enough iron. I moved everything down. I kind of consolidated some chests. That's why those are a little bit fuller than last time. Okay, and don't need any view. Crafting terminal, let's get one of those. Need another access terminal. Do I still have that? Oh no, it's come off the screen. So that's the conversion matrix wire. Let's get another conversion matrix. Let's just make 2 so we know we'll need them. Glass and iron. Okay. Storage cell, crafting. What are you missing? Redstone. Okay, I can handle that. I don't know if I got the spot for it. Yeah, I do. You, wire, iron, glass. Look at me remembering recipes. Oh, nope, didn't. It wasn't a cable. Storage cell, or yeah, crafting. Yeah. There we go. Okay, crafting terminal. Let's keep going. Don't need one of those. None of those. Do need an I/O port. So that's 2 drives. Chart gold. I didn't run out of those. Yep, I've used them all up. Let's just get 6 of them, just to be sure. Can put these in the furnace, and then we'll start hooking up some of these other machines we just built. There she goes. Okay. Keep getting stuck in the wall. Where do I put these? Crafting terminal. Yeah, we can put this right here. That's fine. And pattern encoder. Probably just go on right over there. Actually, we could put it actually in the floor. How about right here? Yep. Sounds good. Partition editor will be right in here along the wall. That'll help us do our drives. No. Yeah, that's okay, that's right. Been a while since I've done a couple of these machines, but I think we're doing good. It's actually staying pretty light. I can see in here. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. Put up enough of these little lights here, it should be pretty good. And I think it's still just kind of like twilight out there. Yeah, the sun hasn't set all the way yet. Probably need one of these here somewhere to light up this area. Maybe another one. Well, let's not put them in the middle of the four-way. Okay. Got my gold guys here. So now I can make 2 more drives. Yeah. So we need some chests. Gold guys. And is it just iron on the side? No, we need some glass too. Okay. So now that we got the 2 drives, we can make gold cable. What is it? Glass and iron? Did I get that right or wrong? Yeah, we got it. Cool. I/O port. That one's very handy for organizing your drives to make sure they stay partitioned correctly. So go ahead and put that one maybe over here. Okay. Getting darker. Next thing I want to do is build a bunch. Well, let's look. Crafting monitor. Yeah, we better build one of these just in case. So that was glass, wire, gold, and iron. Crafting monitor. Okay. Storage monitor. Let's get those later. Don't need any covered cable, ME cable. Okay, I think we're good. So now let's get a bunch of blank patterns, which will take some glowstone. Oh, interesting. How are we doing on glowstone? Not a ton, but we do have some. And that was in the middle. Certus quartz and glass. Alright, so blank pattern. Let's go ahead and take an iron, a glowstone, just one of everything in that pattern. And it's always the first pattern I make. It's a pattern on how to make another pattern. So this crafting monitor can go in here, like so. And yep, so come over here to our partition editor. We're going to put our blank pattern. No, that's how we do a drive. Where's this guy? Pattern encoder. Put our pattern here, and then do the pattern that we need to make. And then we can encode it, and it'll make a crafted pattern, and then we stick that in here. And it'll show us what it makes and then if I come here now, I can see that I can craft it, but we actually need stuff in there for it. So we need to start throwing stuff in there. It's getting really dark now. Goodbye machine, you've been grand, I don't need you anymore. Pretty much. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this organized. I want to just dump everything in. So what do we want to do? Should we start with ingots? Yeah, I think we should. So let me put all of this junk in my bag until later. And we'll go ahead and get some ingots. So a gold, a silver, a lead, bronze, and more bronze. all 3 different kinds. Iron, a bunch of different kinds of tin. Wonder if I can automate a little forge lexicon. Do we have that? Some copper. Can I just... Nope, that's not work. Brick. It's not really an ingot, but oh well. Another brick. A forged ingot. Some steel. Is this the same kind of steel? Yeah. Meteoric iron. Aluminum brass. Aluminite. Ferrous. Shiny. Electrum. Invar. Thaumium. Holy crap. Refined iron. We already got a gold. Okay. Oh, it's really dark now. All of this needs to go in a partition editor. So let's get out one of our drives, which we need space for. Meat, can you go on the ground just for a minute? Thank you. Appreciate it. No, we can't. Okay. How about you go in here? Okay. That'll work. So put the storage in there. Does it stay in? Yeah, just don't want to make it fall out. And then we'll just shift click all of this in here. And then we'll go ahead and hit format. Oh, we can say this is the ingots and hit format. So now it'll say it's formatted. We can put it back in here. Now, if we did it right, anything we dump in here should all go onto that drive. So everything else should be zeros, which it is. Awesome. So it took up 212 of the 1028 just to store the different types. Now we're going to go ahead and fill this thing. It's going to take 2 trips. Please say I have enough light down here for mobs not to spawn, because it would stink now that I'm getting everything set up. You know what I can do? I might take a sidetrack from AE real quick and build something that I've wanted to try. There we go. So we got everything in there, all nice. It's going in the right drive. Perfect. So let me get this last group here set up. I love that coin of fortune. Alright, you good? You're good. Awesome. We can go check the limit in a minute. I want to put these in my furnace. And I needed a hopper there. I forgot the hopper. Oh well. Alright, so that, all of that took up 449, so half of it. So we've got quite a bit left, which is awesome. Okay, so because I've got extra utilities, I've got this thing called a Magnum Torch. What I've heard this thing do is in a 64 block radius prevent all mobs from spawning. I don't know if that only applies to vanilla mobs or not, so I'm going to go ahead and make one of these and hopefully protect my base from everything. So I'm going to need 2 potions, which are going to be back on the earth, and some chandeliers and some wood. Chandeliers are easy. You can see this is not a cheap torch. It's 5 diamonds worth of torches, or 5 diamonds worth. So let's go back up before it gets... you can still see quite a bit. I mean, it's dark, but you can see. I do not have any vanilla I do. They're in one of the bags. H bag. This guy. Okay. Now we're going to need diamonds. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need gold, but I've got the gold down. 10 gold, a bunch of diamonds, 2 logs. And you can craft right in this guy, which is cool. So we can pull out some gold. Ooh, I don't have enough gold. I don't have enough gold. That's copper. Darn it. There's your gold. Need one more piece of gold, please. That drill can't come soon enough. I need it like yesterday. Okay. Diamond. And I can just throw these in there. Those are going to go to one of these guys. See, that's stored on there now. But I'm going to use them up, so it won't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how was it, like this? Or maybe the potions were up there? Yeah, I think the potions were up there. One thing I did, I kind of regretting it, but I did do it. I'll let you guys know. Is I built a Mistcraft book. Oh, goodness. Meteor. Bad meteor. Look what it did. That was a direct hit. Alright, we might be doing MFFS a lot sooner than I planned on. But anyway, yeah, I did build a Mistcraft book to get back to Earth. There's just too much travel. I went through tons of fuel. I had to keep going oil. I had to go get more oxygen. Ugh, it was just a pain. So I have done that, and we're going to live with it. Okay, what did I come down here for? Potions. Which potions do we need? We need a potion of regen 2 and of instant health 2. Please say I have that. Regen 1, okay. Instant health 2. So how do we make this? Glowstone in there. Don't have any glowstone anymore, because you can see I've taken everything away, so we're gonna have to go get some. Should be pretty quick now that we can, fly around. And haven't been to the Nether in a long time, actually. Good spiders. Where are you, spiders? One shot. Oh, look at all this glowstone right here. Oh yeah, I remember. It's flying above the Nether. That's why I didn't grab that. Where's some easy stuff? Prefer to do it not above lava. Yeah, this was good. With the coin, I don't have to worry about it falling. Go away. Okay. We got. Oh, we did miss some. Why is the coin not working? Okay. We're good. I'm always nervous with that sword that it's not going to work. I think I was needing glowstone anyway, so that was a good, successful trip. Nice, quick 2 stacks glowstone back here. Okay, so let's go ahead and waste a whole glowstone on just one potion. And look, we even got a spoils bag from the bat. These are one of the most OP parts of Darkcraft, if I don't say so myself. Because I know it's random, but you can get some really good stuff in there for killing a bat. Alright, regen 2. I think we got both of what we wanted, so let's go back to the moon. Oh no, I didn't bring oxygen. Crap. Crap. I don't think I even take any health. Darkcraft is just OP, but again, it's OP. Oh, come on. Put it in the wrong slot. Stupid shift click. Alright, I'm gonna go get some later. We got enough to do what we need to do. Okay, much better, even though my base is destroyed. Oh, man. Worked hard on that. Okay. Where were we crafting it? Downstairs? Yes, we were. Please work. Oh no. did we do wrong? It's Stealth 2, Potion of Regen 2, Oak Wood, Chandeliers. Doesn't need, no, it doesn't need 2 different woods. That would be silly. It's telling me my Potion of Health is wrong. Well, maybe we'll make another one. I don't know. Because I think that one dropped out of a dungeon or off, you know, like, I don't think I crafted that. It was just I picked it up somewhere. So let's try crafting it. If that doesn't work, I might just have to delete the mats and spawn one in. So let's get our instant health potions. Put some glowstone in there. You can go back on the shelf, you horrible potion that doesn't work. Definitely says oak wood works in there. I don't see the difference between that and the other one. That's too bad. We could try another crafting table. Maybe Arcane Applied Energistics doesn't like this recipe. Hey, it worked. So something different about that made it not work. So let's go. If we want to put it central, I think this is pretty central to my base. Where's the large map? What's the big map one? Right bracket? No? That's mobs. I don't know. Oh well. Let's put it... I don't really care about... I do care about that. Let's put it right here. Doesn't get off much light, but hopefully that gets rid of mobs. It's not getting rid of them. Hopefully that postpones their spawning. That would be nice. Okay, so the next thing to do is for me to partition pretty much all those hard drives. I might keep a couple unpartitioned just for junk, but I want to partition as many as I can, and then maybe make some extra, and then I will move everything down to this system here. That's gonna be pretty boring. I might show you how I mix them up later, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now since it's dark anyway. I'll be right back. And we are back, guys. Everything is cleaned up. Everything is in the AE system, from good stuff to junk. I put it all in here. There's still a couple things in my bags that I should probably throw in there now, but everything here is formatted. So I've got ingots, gems, some wood, some organic material, 2 things of blocks, vanilla craftables, mob drops, and magic items. I've then got down here, these are unformatted drives. I've got a 4K and a 1K. So anything that's not defined up here will go down there. If these ever fill up, I'll probably put them over to the chest to see what's in here. Maybe I can, reformat some of the drives or just increase their size, whatever. I'm pulling quite a bit of energy now. 23 units per tick. Maybe I'll just leave that open or move it forward. I don't know. And as you can see, my redstone energy cell is draining quite quickly. Yeah, so all I do is I can release some force juice whenever I need to using that lever. I've got plenty. I'll probably make a tank for it, somewhere, so it's ready to go. Maybe underneath I might build down some kind of staircase or something. I don't know. So what do we need to do next? Well, I'd like to get some patterns for crafting. So I'm going to get most of the AE patterns here going. I've got 10 blank patterns ready to go. Things that I'm going to use a lot. Let's see. Well, the first things are these materials down here. So this guy here we use a lot. So let's go ahead and encode him in a pattern. I think it'll work no matter what status our quartz cutting knife is in, but we'll give it a shot. So that'll give us that one. And we'll do the diamond one as well. I really like that you can shift click into the pattern encoder now. That's going to help me a lot. Alright, I'm going to need purple quartz a lot, so let's get that. And I'm going to need this one a lot. Okay. Now some of the things we build with it, well, definitely cable. That's a big important one. And of course this conversion matrix. What else do we build a lot of? Probably some of these export buses. Let's just go with the basics for now, and then we can get the rest one. So a basic export bus, a basic import bus, let's go with a piston, and what else? Probably an interface. Okay, that's a good start. I mean, it's nowhere near close to what we need to do, but we can get all these in here. It's probably nice to keep them organized somehow. So let's keep those there. These can go down here. I don't know. Somehow we'll keep them organized. And yeah, that's what we can craft. So now these will be available in the crafting area down here. Pretty nifty. So I'm gonna need a bunch of this cable. So let's see if we can get like 64 of it. We can watch in our monitor. Yeah, this one. It's currently crafting and says, well, to get that, first I need this dust, so I'm making that first. And if we ever run out of materials, we'll print it back down there, which is pretty cool. I love once this is all automated because I can't remember the recipes for some reason. Alright, so that gave, yep, we got a full stack of cable. Nice. Okay, let's leave some in there. Can you craft me an export bus? Let's check. Nice. Alright. And how about an import? I'm probably going to need to make the sticky piston myself. Let's just do one more blank pattern here. And let's go back into here and get the sticky piston pattern. Raw rubber. No, I don't want that one. Slime ball, much better. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to get the import. Sweet. Okay, so if we go down here to our cart, we've got these controls here. And remember, blue was the one we are... Let's look at this guy. Blue is the top left coming out of the cart. So that's where all our trees are going to come in. So that one we want the import bus to import into the ME system. So that goes there. The export bus will go here, and that's we're going to configure it to say load some golden power source there. Okay. Now we need to get the cabling. And we're going to go right under the ground. Let's go out this way. And then we'll go... Let's see, right now it's going through here. It's already right there. So I can probably grab it. Yeah, probably under the road. So let's do it here. Clearing out some space. Making a mess. Alright, Are we in about the middle? One more. Whoa! Forgot that was there. Hey, look what's there. Okay, water, I'm going to need to move you. Gimme. Okay, so now we can move this guy down here. And now it'll be, you know, available in this room as soon as we want to automate our machines, but I also have it to bring it out here. Come on. There we go. Okay. So a little bit of coverage, and I'm going to put some water right here now to keep that accumulator working strong. Ah, come on. Okay. Now, if we drive this guy along. So I figured out that bug only happens when I stop him, which is interesting. So he should have dropped some logs on. Do we have any more logs than we did? Yep, they're all coming in. And of course that, because it's basic, it's not doing it very fast. You can't configure it to do like stacks and stuff, so I'll upgrade that pretty soon, but you know, that's already grabbed all the wood that he did. And it's probably fast enough, honestly. And then I'll need to configure this guy to say what to put in here. And then that will be stocked up. I'm wondering if I do this, because I only ever want like one stack of power, you know, of coal in here. Will it try to put the stone in his engine? I'll give it a try. I'm gonna leave that running and I'll see if he has stone. He's probably gonna be working for a while because since I had him turned off, he's got a lot to do. Yeah, look at him go. He's going to fill up on saplings there. But I've got plenty of golden power source to last quite a while, even though it's dark, so he's not going to gain any solar. Magnum torch is working well. I can report that as successful. No mobs spawning. Meteors, on the other hand, are not preventative yet. I think this is the only damage I've taken in the last little while. So I'll rebuild that, and I'll look into MFS, see if we can start doing it now, but I'm worried we don't have enough power generation. I think I want to automate this power setup first, so that's going to mean buildcraft gates and some way to automate the squeezer, maybe having more squeezers and a tank. So that's on track for next episode, guys. Come back next time and join me, FunshineX, for Feed the Beast Unleashed in Space. Catch you later. Bye.